Guru Maharaj ki Jai Shivoham. We are taking the 29th part of book. As all of you knows, that was my wish that I want to translate this book in English, but unfortunately I do not found any translator. So for my lovers and seekers, I am giving discourse on this book, different type of subjects. My dear friend, it may be possible that my English is not literary English, and it is possible that my words and my grammatical mistakes, that may be possible, but my seekers and my lovers, they can understand because they are real, thirsty to know the truth. My dear friend, as we taken the Dharma Kshetre, Kurukshetre, Samaveta, Yusavaha, Mamka. We are taking the Mamka. Mamka, it means the adverse psychological condition inside of you, every man. They are hurdles, drawbacks, and opponent of your consciousness. They don't want to allow you to awake in internal consciousness or awareness. Because you are not like that as you thinking about you. You are the pure consciousness, pure love. You are the pure existence. You are the so bright like the ray of sun, but you are thinking that you are dark. You are Brahma, you are Satchidananda, you are Paramatma. So my dear friend, the next drawback and next barrier and next hurdle inside of your subconscious mind, that is called a Durvimochan. Mochan, it means set free from every evil. Dur, it means wrong things, evils. This is the part of your Antakarna, your mind, intellect and ego. Everybody want to come out from illusion. Everybody want to free from all the negativity of the mind. But why the persons do not come out from all the negativity? Why the persons do not set free from all illusions? That's why, because this Durvimochan is not allowed them. As a person want to run away from the jail, and the guards of the jails, they caught him again and break every bone by the beating and do not allow to even the creep. They beat very badly. And second example, if a dangerous prisoner comes in the jail, not even hand but legs are tied by the iron sticks and the rods and the rings, that is called the hatkadi and the bedi. So when a person want to enlightenment, the Maya try to caught him very tightly. It is the experience of my life. As my any disciple comes out from the Maya, Maya brings some unpleasant condition of his life, that he is involved with that unpleasant condition, and he will give up all his spiritual practices. Sometime some disciple was fall down in a love, and he is involved in the love, and he give up the meditation. He was completely become a fool in the love of someone. Sometime I see that the family becomes very unpleasant and quarrels and fightings. Sometime I see some disciple, the mind become completely corrupt and unfaithful. So, my dear friend, as you are progressing in the spiritual path, the Maya brings big hurdles, and the Durvimochan is the big hurdle in the path of your journey. And at that time, I remember a song of the film. Even it is in Hindi, but it is very, very valuable song. The song tells, सब कुछ लुटा के होश में आए तो क्या किया, दिन में अगर चिराग जलाए तो क्या किया, सब कुछ लुटा के होश में आए तो क्या किया. It is meaning of this song, if you have destroyed anything, everything, and you have remaining nothing, then what is your consciousness mean? If you are enlightening the lamps in the light of the day, what is the mean of that lamp? But my dear friend, in the spiritual path, if you lost everything but you get consciousness, that is not a small achievement, that is also a big achievement. In the time of the death, in the peak time of the death, in the last breath, if you are aware, you can aware even that all the loss of all the life is meet out. You are not in the loss, you are in the benefit. So my dear friend, if all is destroyed but the mochan get inside of you, you can spare your consciousness, you can set free your consciousness by the evil illusion of the Maya. That is also a very good achievement. It is called mochan, and that is called durmochan. My dear friend, I remember a story. Once upon a time, the Sheikh Chilli was fighting with his woman, with his wife. The Sheikh Chilli and his wife, they are shouting each other. And the Sheikh Chilli was about 90-year-old, and his wife about 85-year-old. And the wife tell to the Sheikh Chilli, how you will give me the talak, divorce? I want to give you the talak now. Sheikh Chilli Sheikh Chilli tell to his wife, I am 90-year-old person. Now you are giving me talak, divorce, and I am bearing you from 70 years. And you are continuously fighting me in the time duration of 70 years. Why you don't give me the talak in the young age? So his wife says, my dear husband, I want to spoil your whole the life. Then I am giving you the divorce in the last time and set you free alone. My dear friend, this type of your condition in the Maya. Maya do not give you divorce all the life. And when your death is coming, the Maya not giving you the divorce, not leaving you, not be the set free your consciousness even when you die. the Maya catch you and push you in the next birth. I think this Maya is more cruel than the wife of the Sheikh Chilli. And my dear friend, when you are become very, very ugly, very, very big, very, very energyless person, then the Maya push you like a waste material, like a material unused, like a old and oldest car and old bhangar. You know the bhangar, it means the scrap. Maya push you in like a scrap. That is called Durvimochan. Durvimochan is not allow you anyhow. He completely destroy your chance and the opportunity of enlightenment. It is a big enemy of your consciousness. My dear friend, I think you understand well what is the Durvimochan. So we are taking the next brother of the Kaurava. That is, the name is Sudarshan. You know, everybody want to pump and show, everybody want to project himself like a good man, good looking, very nicely. Person is very conscious to their hairstyle. Every time the person put the comb in the pocket and enter in any room or any person's room, first he take the comb and put comb on the hairs and make the hair sets, and it is especially for women. They sit on the dressing table, and even the train is miss, aeroplane is miss, program is miss, but they are continuously doing the makeup, changing the sari, changing the materials, changing the lascara, lipstick, etc., cosmetics, my dear friend. And this is the natural, internal negativity which you think positivity, that is called Sudarshan. My dear friend, the person want to show him or want to show her in the society prominent, beautiful and attractive, physically, mentally, socially and religiously. He want to make his image in the society. He accept the artificial living. He accept the showing, but he don't accept the natural living. His mind makeup is artificial. His behavior is artificial. I see a picture, the name was Munna Bhai. Munna Bhai is a that type of name, and there is a professor in medical college. He show the behavior in the anger, he laugh in the anger. So even the person is burning inside, but showing outside is very good smiling face. This type of artificial behavior. He want do everything for the show, pump and show in the society. He giving the donations for showing. If anyone want to take big donation, so it is a trick of taking the donation. You put a big donation in the name of a person in your street. Even he do not give that donation, but you put the donation receipt as you want. Then you will be go to anywhere and you will show, the person will say, oh, that is given so much, I will give more. That is the ego. So person, even the donate in the ego also. The persons make the rooms in the ashrams and put the name plate of their name and father's name. Persons make the gardens and put the board in front of garden that this is the garden of so and so person. Persons dig the bells for the service of mankind, but they put the name plate on the bell's ball. So my dear friend, in many occasions you will see the person is only showing his ego and pride and prime position in the various type of his activities or her activities. The style, the hairstyle, the style and fashion of the cloth, shoot and boot, even in the khadi or even the saffron, even the white, all are comes in the appearance by the Sudarshana Vritti, showing himself or herself. My dear friend, in the mental level, the person also try to show himself by the quotations of the book, reading of the book, accumulation the principles of the books and the mythology and the psychology and the discipline is MA, that is called Darshan Shastra. I do not remember the accurate word of that Darshan Shastra. So the person is accumulating even his brain's space for the Sudarshan. And the so-called sadhu and sant and mahantas, they are think that this type of reading of the books and chanting of the mantra is the tool to purification of their internal mind, intellect and ego, but they do not know that is only the dirt, that is only the dust. I want to clear one thing. The dust cannot be cleared by the dust. So, the word cannot clean your internal status of mind, intellect and ego. And the glass never become the sun. So, your mind and intellect and ego never become the existence. The surface of a pond or a pool which having the image of the moon, there is no moon. So your all Maya is imagination of your experiences of the sensory organs only. My dear friend, if you clean the glass, if you clean the mirror, then why the cleaning of the mirror, the sun will not be clean? The image is another thing and the real thing is another thing. So the existence is another and your mind, intellect and ego, that is like a mirror, that is another. My dear friend, this Sudarsana Vritti is not only trap you from this birth, but it is trapped you from millions of birth. Millions of birth. You see the dogs in the month of the Kuar, the dog want to show itself is superior than other dogs. You see the snakes, you see the crocodiles, you see the fishes, you see any other person, any other living beings. That is called the survival of the fittest, the principle of Charles Darwin. The Charles Darwin said the survival of the fittest, that is called the Sudarshana Vritti. That is a mimicry, that is a adaptation, that is a negative but looking like positive impression of a jiva. My dear friend, in the spiritual field and the divine field, the 99.99% or seekers or the lovers of the God, they are caught in the Sudarshan Vritti, they are caught in the unuseful, meaningless purification processes of the mind, intellect and the ego. They say the Shuddhikaran, Mana Shuddhi, Buddhi Shuddhi, but that not possible by this Mana Shuddhi, Buddhi Shuddhi. My dear friend, the light has gone here and we will take this discourse. Then in the next discourse, very short discourse is remaining, we will take. Shiva, Shiva.